Tales of Symphonia. Such a wonderful game. There we are. So we want to keep Rain in the party because she's like the best healer. Okay. I forget exactly where we're supposed to be going, but I know we want to fight these things. Can't I just attack it? Hicha! Get it! Now I gotta figure out how to... Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah. I remember now. I kind of remember what I'm doing. It's been a while since I played this, so... Yeah. It's been a hot minute. I forgot how to play this game. Goodness. Shut up, Robin. It is not how you expected. Cook. Yay, I made a sandwich. I made me a sandwich. Oof. Let's continue. I'm gonna kill a bunch of stuff.
Give them no quarter.
Holy, what is that thing? Yeah, do that thing. I'm a goner. Why is this bird blocking me? What is this thing? What in the world? Oh, it's dead. It doesn't matter. Ooh, Beast Fang and Beast Hides. Those are like worth some money. I don't really remember where I'm supposed to be going, and I don't think there's a thing that'll tell me. Honestly, I don't think there's a thing that'll tell me. Apple gel, melange. What's a melange? Can somebody look that up? Gelatin-based medication restores 30% of max HP and TP, so it adds the TP. I don't know what a melange is, though. Can anybody tell me what that is? Because I have no freaking clue the hell that is. Or I have no idea where I'm going either. So that's another part of it. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know, dude. I have no idea. Ow. I guess we're just beating up the bird. Did she just fall? I'm pretty sure she just fell. A melange, a collection containing a variety of miscellaneous things. A Vienna's coffee specialty, half steamed milk and half coffee. That doesn't even make any sense. Is it trying to say like a coffee gel? Is what that item is? Like made out of coffee? Because I mean, cool, I guess.
Are you okay?
Huh. Ow! Pretty sure you want the first definition, a collection of things. I don't know, it's talking about, so it's an item in here that's a food item that you eat it and it heals you. So I don't know how that could be a collection of things. I mean, I guess just a bunch of different kinds of food mixed together into like some kind of a gel.
Don't get too comfortable.
Are you okay?
Stupid birds. Oh, my Demon Fang missed.
Are you okay?
Come on. There we go. Good job. I'm a goner. Chicken, eggs, and lemon. A melange coffee would be Viennese coffee that is half coffee, half steam. Maybe that's what they're meaning? I don't know. I feel like coffee... I feel like that would almost make it like a coffee gummy. Right? Or like a coffee... I don't know. Either way.
Take them down quickly.
Hey.
Demon Fang.
Ah, let me go!
Demon Fang.
Get back up, it's gonna attack.
Demon Fang.
Come on, break that guard. Ow! Oh. Although I would call that a cafe au lait. Cafe au lait? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I need to use a skill. Rain! Crying out loud, heal me. Oh crap, now she's out of stuff. She gonna need, was it the orange gel? I need lots of orange gels. Cafe au lait. That's, so what do you call potato au laits? Huh?
All right, let's go. You ain't throwing.
Did you just block my tiger's blade? You jerk.
You ain't work. Work.
Yeah, take that stun. He just kicked me in the shins. Oh man, that's not even cool.
I was just warming up.
I was just warming up. Potato au laits, yeah. Cafe au lait, potato au lait. All the same thing, right? I really wish you things would stop trying to just murder me.
Let's go. Are you okay?
I like how I'm in the middle of doing that and it just like wrecks me with a punch. Ah, you missed.
Are you okay? Hammer.
Ah, take that, my guy. Ooh, a 1.08, pretty good. Cafe au lait is Spanish for coffee with milk. So what's a potato au lait? Potatoes with milk? Riddle me this, mother.
Let's begin the research.
Let's begin the research. I love how the teacher is constantly in teacher mode. Oh, lady, you don't know what you've just done.
Are you okay?
I'm a goner. I love those things. I'm a goner. Cabbage, beast hide, and beast fangs. So those are upgrade materials. Or I can sell them for like a lot of money, I think.
Take them down quickly.
Bears. These are bears. I would love to see what like a werewolf looks like in this.
Work.
Ow.
Are you okay?
Thrust.
Break its guard.
Sonic thrust.
That's good enough.
All right.
Hey, Kratos leveled up. I always want to call him Kratos, but I know that's not how he pronounces it, so I have to say Kratos. Ah! Orange gel. I like how he just stood there and let me do that.
We can do it.
I believe the Olay and potato Olay refers to a reference in Bullfighter saying Olay to get the bulls charges them a term of excitement. I know that.
Demon Fang.
No, turn, my guy. Come on.
Are you okay?
Listen, lady. You're a witch. Quit smacking me with your staff.
Don't get in my way.
This sentence is grammatically incorrect. You know what? It's not furthering your point that a potato Olay is not Spanish for potatoes with milk. Just like a cafe au lait. Just saying. You are not proving your case. Ooh, rolls. Sandwiches. I'm glad I found another orange gel, though. That's good for rain. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. We were going down to the People Ranch, I think. Who's that?
Wait!
Who's that? And why did she sound like Naruto?
Wow, she caught up with us.
Oh, thank good. Don't move.
Why does it sound like Naruto? I know, Ma. I'm just messing with you. I know.
A wise decision.
I won't be caught off guard this time. Prepare to die.
Prepare to die. Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
Time to die.
Prepare to die. Ah, what is that thing? Lady, you can't guard everything.
Are you okay? First
Oops.
Fire seal.
Wrong button. She just fire seal me?
First aid.
Oh, pyre seal. Well, it's basically the same thing. Mama, don't mess around when it comes to words and grammar. You a grammar Nazi. What is this thing? What in the hell is this thing? See, this is what happens when you become a grammar Nazi. You lose all your points. Ow. Oh, she must be out of TP. Otherwise, yeah, she's not healing me because she's definitely out of... Wow, 4.0. That's like the best grade we've gotten on a battle so far. Yeah, Rain must be out of magic. Who are you?
Just you wait. I swear I will kill you all next time.
That sounds kind of like the voice actor for Naruto, but I could be very wrong.
Wait. Why are people trying to kill us?
Because you're doing good things, kid.
There are always those that reject salvation.
That too.
Maybe she's
Hi,
a divine.
Razlo. I've been going with the more PC captain of grammar police, I suppose.
Who knows? At any rate, we are in constant danger. That's all we have to know.
True.
Those
She's the
clothes.
best? Wait, who's the best? Rain or the character I just beat?
Professor, something wrong?
Because you got to specify.
No, it's nothing. Let's go.
Never! Oh, Razlo lost everything. Usually you win. 100,225 crowns is rank number 2.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go look for a place where we
Character
can
I just beat. Okay, so I want her on my team eventually. Can I go in there? I can. The Osa Trail. Do I want to go down there? I need to start looking for deals on bees. Wait, do I want to go in there? Or do I want to continue this way? Oh, no, I think I want to go this way. Although I've had it be... although I've had it with being politically correct and cancel culture lately, I don't blame you.
Take them down quickly.
Hey, listen. You can't just interrupt my attack with your big old bear paws. I'm a goner. I probably should focus on rabbits for a few days before these. Yeah. True.
You picked the wrong
We're getting
guy
rabbits
to mess
tomorrow. Oh, I was like, why is that thing popping up? Oh yeah, I need to hit this button. I wonder if it was abandoned recently. I didn't miss the first part. It doesn't look like they exhausted the ore. There must have been some reasons why they had to cease mining operations. Probably because of all these monsters. The designs. Most likely, yes. But the monsters as well.
Be careful, everyone.
I'm a goner. Fired skill, ring whirlwind. Nice. All the backlash surrounding the new Hogwarts Legacy game. Yeah, trust me, I know. I'm on Twitter. I've seen it all. The website that was used to track down streamers on Twitch that were playing the game, which that's been shut down. J.K. Rowling is getting a lot of threats. Oh, I don't doubt it. Find guard. Ooh, what's that? Okay, not something that... Find guard. Okay, what about... Okay, no. Want to make sure... Okay, nope, it's for her. +4. Cool. Armor made with high quality leather. I like this picture of this leather piece as opposed to that one. It's like a much nicer looking piece. Beekeeping. I do miss beekeeping though, so I definitely want to think about that too. Well, yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. We're going to give an orange gel to our best friend, Rain. Oh, a special herb that increases max TP by 5%. I wonder if I should give that one to Rain, or if there's a better person to give that to farther down the line that I want to have more TP. Because Rain needs it to heal.
We can do it.
Look, it just punches me right in the face. Really, that first one just totally saved me from getting grabbed by the second one. Got it.
You picked the wrong guy to make.
Yeah, wrong guy. A streamer I follow and won't name has added bots to delete any sort of reference to the game, books, author in their stream or Discord. However, they have the game wishlisted in Steam. The hypocrisy is very real. It's because people want other people to buy it for them. John brought me some strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper, and I must say I'm impressed. Yeah, I've tried that one. That's actually pretty good. It's not as good. I think, in my opinion, cherry Dr. Pepper will still always be the best one. But the strawberries and cream one's pretty good. I'm impressed we had enough money or enough honey to make it through winter, though. My parents have hardly touched theirs, so I'm going to take it back once our last jar is out. I'm buying this on Switch tomorrow. Go for it. I just recently, yesterday, just bought the Metroid Prime remaster. So I've been playing Metroid Prime again, and I love it. But yeah, Mama, just people like that are trying to make a big deal out of it. I just don't talk to them. I have not tried that yet, but I plan to. The Dr. Pepper Cherry? You've never tried that? It's been out for years. Remember Gene Simmons made the TV commercials about Dr. Pepper Cherry? It's the remaster of this. Oh, I didn't realize that there was a remaster version. Black Silver. Nice. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize there was a remaster of this game, but cool. Nice. You put your guard down just in time for me to whoop your butt. Again, putting your guard down just in time for me to smack you. Got a raid, be right back. One boss left. All right. Hard to find down here? Oh, really? This came out on Thursday. I didn't even realize that they were remastering this game. I'm excited. I guess I'd have to see how it looks. Honestly, this game doesn't look half bad. Wasn't this game originally a GameCube? So maybe that makes sense. That they're remastering it. They remastered Metroid Prime, so... Ow! I jumped up into his freaking arms! Aw, my Demon Fang just missed. Cosmic, hello! You're not new here, but welcome. You didn't... Did you really retweet? I can't tell. I never know when somebody actually retweets what I tweet. Beast Fang and Beast Hide. Nice. Is this just a dead end? Oh, I feel so duped. Vanilla Coke is hard to find too? Really? That's interesting. Wonder why they're so hard to find down there. Oop. Gimme. Beast Fang, upgrade material, or X Gem level 1. This isn't Dark and Darker? Dark and Darker's over, guy. Equipment. So is that not a item that I can use? Huh. It must be like a regular item, I guess. Enables level 1 EX skills. So what the hell is that? Folks love their Cokes. That's true. I guess I don't know what... It enables level 1 EX skills. So what do I do with it, though? I already have 2 of these. Huh. Alright, I already had one of these, so I guess I didn't even realize that. Should give this to my guy. Let's go fight this thing, whatever it is. It's gonna be some kind of an... Oh, no, it's a thing I can talk to? Hello? I fight strong ones, you face me? Should I fight this thing, Razalo? I just need to know if I'm gonna...
Jake is dumb. Yikes. Damn, you put Jake on blast. Poor Jake.
What the fuck, Jeff?
I feel like that's really... Were those sound effects really quiet for everyone else? I feel like I need to get on the stream elements and jack up the sound. I don't want to fight that thing yet. It will murder you. Oh, well, then I'm not going to fight it. Hang on, I'm going to turn the volume up on those. I feel like those are always so quiet. Chatbot. I don't know. Loyalty. Stream store. Sound effects. I hate that this isn't alphabetized. Let's see. Next. Oh, crap. The volume is all the way up on that one. Well, maybe it's just my headset. I don't know. I can't tell. Well, that one's not. There we go. We're going to jack the sound up on that one. Anyway, whatever. At least if it's what I remember, it will be save and fight it, refresh my memory. Problem is there's not a save spot near here. Farewell. It's very cryptic. If there was a save spot near, I would fight it. I don't know if I am actually supposed to... Am I actually supposed to even be in here? Because there's nowhere to go.
Are you okay?
Ow! I'm a goner.
Are you okay?
What's this cave called? I don't remember. Let me see if I can figure out how to get out of here. Ah, balls. I didn't mean to run into you.
Not much of a specimen.
I literally just ran into whoever that ninja lady was for the second time. Come on. Just die, guy. I don't know who you think you are. Tiger blade. Ah, you couldn't run from me. Oh, Kratos leveled up again. Why is he leveled up twice and Lloyd hasn't leveled up once? Hang on, let me see if I can figure out what this place is called. Does it say? Isn't there a map button? I can't remember if there was a map. I don't think there is. Where am I? Does it show where I currently am? After making it through the Osa Mountains, Lloyd and the others set about looking for the ship to the eastern continent. Be right back, about to pull. Lacking ingredients. Cosmic! Thank you for the 4-month resub with Daddy Bezos money. I like how my volume slider on my keyboard doesn't do anything. Jeffrey Bezos. Look at where you come from, look at you now. Thank you for the 4-month resub, dude. These are my Prime sub glasses. So I always do the little Jeffrey Bezos Prime sub dance. I'm not even reading this little thing. I know that already. Unison attack is now available. Ooh. Yeah, I better read that one too because I'm an idiot. Uh-oh, my bracer's coming undone. It's an attack in which the party members attack consecutively to deliver greater damage. Put them back on for a moment. Hang on. In order to unleash a U attack, the U attack gauge must be filled. The U attack gauge will increase by successfully scoring multiple hits on enemies during battle. When the U attack gauge is full, it can be initiated by pressing the R stick. Oh, the U attack sequence will begin if the initial U attack hits the enemy. Oh. B for position 1, which is the controlled character, 2, 3, and 4. Pressing each of these buttons unleashes the set special move, one after another. Special moves used during a U attack do not consume TP. In addition, depending on the special move used, compound special attacks may occur by various different combos. Cool. Hang on. I gotta kind of tie this again. I'm just gonna do like a double knot. Just for now. Yeah. And then tuck these into the rest of it so it doesn't come out. Get in there. All right, put them back on for a moment. Okay, they're on. Setting the special U moves to use in the U attack. Ah, I see what you're doing. Do it again. By pressing the left stick plus the respective button, you can choose which techniques to use during the... Mean! But until you are accustomed to the system, it's the best using that and use the buttons only. When you have become accustomed to the controls and are able to... Are you good? Alright, I'm taking them off. Hope you enjoyed. Strategies and unison attacks. Union attacks. Ah, we got our union mandated attack combo. An assassin. Who was that girl earlier? I am satisfied. I hope we get to see her again. She's like, she tried to kill me, but I want to see her again. I'm trying to kill you. Yeah, once we become friends, I'll have to ask her about, are you kidding? How do you plan on becoming friends with her? Ah, that's the trick. Characters like that always do that. What would you suggest? How am I supposed to know? Bro. Try to come up with a plan before we see her again. I have to come up with a plan? Of course you do. So it's something on the Osa Trail. It's like the caves inside the Osa Trail. And I don't believe I'm able to save just out here in the wild, right? Oh, I am. Right? Did that just save? 439? Yeah, I did. Okay. So now that it's saved, and I know that I can go... I mean, I might as well try fighting that thing, right? Even if it kills me, I'm just literally going to load the game from right back out here, so... I don't think it matters anyway, right? Let's try. I just want to see how easily this thing murders me. Prepare to die.
This is going to be an arduous battle.
Oh gosh!
Are you okay?
Sonic thrust. Demon
Okay.
Yep. Yep, it's gonna murder us.
Demon fang.
Sorry.
Yep. Razlo was right. It would absolutely murder us. You might be an angel, but it's still about to ruin you. Da-da-da-da. Sorry.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll have to remember to come back to that thing later, once we're about 10 times stronger than we are now. Have you watched The Sandman on Netflix? If not, I highly recommend it. Begone Weaklings. Oh, it doesn't actually straight up kill us. It leaves us alive. Interesting. I'm going to load it, though, just for the sake of not having to use all my healing items. That's interesting. It literally left us alive. I'm going to fight these things. But no, I've not watched The Sandman. I've heard really good things about it, but I have not done it yet. Oh, these things are, like, stupidly easy to kill. It's a sword dancer. It's a late game boss that drops near end game. Oh, okay. So I'll have to be way stronger. So I think I need to head east and find a boat. Isolde. Maybe this is where I'm supposed to be going. The small fishing port of Isolde. Aha, it's a fishing port. So welcome to Isolde. Ah, doggy. Ooh. There aren't any passenger ships running. It's too dangerous. I got here only by getting a ride on a boat from a guy named Alfred. Or Afried. No, he's not here anymore. He said he was going back to his hometown. Balls. Bro, what am I supposed to do about that? Welcome to the Cat's exploration team. Do you need help with something? What is this about? It supports your journey. You'll find exploration teams like us in every city you visit. Each city's Cat's exploration team has a designated area that they're responsible for, and they are each capable of investigating their respective areas. The probability of success depends on how much you pay. If you are cheap, you may actually wind up wasting money. I think that about sums it up. Mama, read your texts. Map making. Looks like we'll look for the guidepost monument in our respective area. You can use long range mode even without having to wander all over the world. It's really convenient. What else? Okay, sheesh. Well, just do it. Go east across the ocean to get to Palmacosta, the largest city in Silverant. But how do I do that if there's no boats that I can take? Someday I'm going on a journey in this boat. It's a little tiny boat, kid. Waves are fun, huh? Until you get sucked out by the current. Raised by a dwarf. That woman. What is it? It's just the clothes that assassins were wearing. Don't you think they were rather unique? Yeah. She's from the East. Indeed, they aren't something you see every day. I know, I bet they're dwarven clothes. The ones I'm wearing are made by my father. Don't they look kind of similar? No, I don't think so. How can you call that similar? This is what happens when one is raised by a dwarf? Whoa, bruh. I'm trying to eat my dinner as well as watch stream. Not a good multitasker. You just gotta do it anyway. The experience is insistent. Who's this chick? How can I quell these feelings I have, Afried? If you're looking for Afried, we heard he went back to his hometown. What did you say? Is that true? Yeah. Isn't it, Lloyd? Yeah, so it seems anyway. This is my chance. What? He's gone. What do you mean this is your chance? That ship has sailed, no pun intended. My granddaughter's so naive. She let herself be toyed around by that rogue. Well, it sucks to suck, but... He gone, lady. He gone. Your man bailed. Oh, who's this guy? There's no design human ranch in this area, so we can relax and live in peace. A tiny village like this probably isn't even worth attacking. That's true. There's like 8 people that live here, if that. There's a freaking boat right there. Can I check these? Search them? No. Can I jump in the water? No. Can I go in here? Who are you? Come on out, my dear. What? Come on out? What are you talking about, dude? Somebody hiding in here? I'm so confused. What's the matter with you? You're going to refuse my request? He's returned to his hometown of Lewin. It's not like that. There are giant sea monsters at sea right now. It's dangerous, and I care about you too much to let you come aboard. That's all. Fine, then you go deliver the letter for me. Wow. No. Why should I have to act as a go-between for my rival in love? It's true. Oh, please stop whining. Fine. You there, excuse me. Do you see anyone else here? Yeah, there's a person in a cat suit chilling out back there. So yes, I'd like you to deliver this letter to me. I'd like you to deliver this letter for me to Afrid in Lewin. We can't deliver it if we can't cross the ocean. If you'll deliver it, I'll have Max take you on this boat. He's like, can't be serious. Okay. All right. I'm not going to do it. Are you kidding me? Are you saying it's better? It's all right if my letter doesn't make it to Afrid? No, I don't mean that. Then what do you mean? If you keep making a fuss about this, I'll just do this on my own. Wow. Talk about pushy. She is the kind of woman that will just use men to get whatever she wants, even if that's another man. It's in your hands now. Make sure it gets to him. What's in it for? I'd be like, you're going to give me payment? You're going to pay for this guy's boat? She's really pushy. Yeah, she's a dangerous kind of person. Let me know when you're ready to leave. That's exactly what he was thinking. I come to stock up on fish, but they're not fishing right now. Sob. Chosen is going to come here soon. We're with the Chosen. Don't you look a bit like that wanted poster? I'm just kidding. I look nothing like that wanted poster, my friend. You're looking for a ship? We're fishermen. Try somewhere on it. What? We're looking for a ship. We're fishermen on a ship. Try someone else. What the hell's that supposed to mean, my guy? You're literally on a ship. I'd pay you. You want to go to sea? You should ask the boss. Yeah, your boss is being a little butthole about it. You want to play some EB? What the hell is EB? Let's begin. What's this? What? I don't know what this is. Oh, it's like Simon Says. Looks like you need more practice. Oh, okay. I'm gonna cheat. Watch this. I'm gonna cheat. I'm cheating. I'm cheating. Can't fool me, game. I know how to cheat. What happens if I get to 10? That wanted poster, though. Look at that. Look at that horrible wanted poster. Where's my prize? You did it. Perfect. I can't stop trembling. I'm so moved. Here, take this. Oh, sweet. 5 apple gels. Cool. That was worth it. That was worth cheating. Have you seen my dog? Yeah, he was in the other part of the village. Welcome to Deep Blue. Okay, what do you sell? Okay, so it's an item vendor, and he sells... looks like fish as well. 10-legged mollusk that tastes better than... I love squid. Has anybody else ever had squid? I love squid. I've had squid jerky. Obviously calamari. Very, very good. Cod's another really, really good one. I've never had octopus. See, this is where, like, I gotta learn recipes. What can I sell? I could sell my old weapons. I don't think you can use this to upgrade anything. I've had calamari rings. You can get them at Olive Garden. Yeah, calamari is great. I love getting calamari at Hoo Hot. Because sometimes you can get the tentacles. Oh, that's so good. There's a weird guy who drifts around the ocean in a homemade boat. You don't say. Well, I think I've talked to everybody except for this kid. They say Max is head over heels in love with Layla. When you come down here, we can take you to a place you can try gator. Ooh, I've never tried gator before. I've always wanted to, though. Who's this? You're looking for a ship? The only ship that's in port still operating is the fisherman boat that belongs to Max, son of the head fisherman. So why is it that the other guy was, we're not going right now. I need to find somebody else. Are you ready? Let's go. Just don't blame me if we run into freaking sea monsters. I've had gator jerky. I've never had gator jerky. I've had, like I said, I've had squid jerky, which was really good, but it was a spicy one. So it was a little bit hot, but it was really, really good. I was afraid this journey would force me on a boat sooner or later. Your name's literally Rain, which is water. Why do you hate being on a boat? I swear I have you some in high school. We're at sea, we're at sea. Settle down, this thing is tiny. Do you want to fall out? True. So sorry, my ship is too tiny for you. I gave you some. I don't think so. I'm gonna fall. Then sit down. Bunch of whiners is all I'm hearing. Where's the sea monsters? Is that where we're going? That's like a 5-minute journey. You know, we gotta cross the sea to go to the land to the east. We're barely going. Seriously, on a real boat, that would be like a 10-minute boat ride. The port city of Palma Costa. They made it sound like that was such a long and arduous journey across the sea, but it was like nothing. We're here. Thanks, Max. What are you gonna do now? I'll request escort from a Palma Costa warship or something. Well, take care. Sorry for making you take us all the way out here. Be careful on your way back. You too. Let's go look for clues about the next seal. Let's go, dudes. We got a long way to go. I've heard Gator is really good. Yeah, me too. I've heard really good things about it. It's a big ship. I wonder if they'll let me on. Doubt it. I'm totally bored. Because of the sea monsters, we can't leave port. Sorry. Who are you? My son went out on a fishing expedition a year ago and never came back. Uh-oh. That's a bummer, guy. Under the control of Magnius from the Eastern Ranch, but Dor is slowly weakening Magnius's influence. Serves them right. Doggy! Bark! I'm the mysterious gourmet, the Wonder Chef. I don't care. Here at Seven Seas, we mostly sell seafood. But you have beef, pork, and chicken. Ah, it is a lot, though. Holy cow. This has so much stuff. There's a seafood place that we've gone to that serves gator. In fact, you could sit outside and watch them swim in the river. Occasionally, they'll come up to the bank and sun themselves. Okay, we're gonna have to try that. I think the containers I got for making fodder are too big for the number of rabbits we're getting. We'll just use less containers. Come again. To fight the strong. What is it, Lloyd? I think there are more things I must learn in order to fight powerful enemies. Duh. He's like, yeah, you do. What? Lloyd, you will grow stronger. Huh? It's easy to continue recklessly swinging a sword, and that is probably enough to take care of your average enemy. True. But it won't serve you when faced with a truly strong opponent. You, Lloyd, are in the midst of realizing that. True. He's a growing boy. Therefore, you will undoubtedly grow stronger. And we'll go back and we'll fight the stupid skeleton swordsman thing. Grow strong, Lloyd. Battle tips was added. He's like, I'll grow big and strong. Alright, what else we got here? Get out of my way! Move! Welcome to Anchors Away! What do you sell? Okay, so... bottle suit with darkness temporarily increases enemy encounter rate. Okay. This is a customization shop. Oh, hell yeah. Masamune. Takes a rapier? I don't even have a rapier. Oh, I just sold that flying disc. And his long sword. Damn. Hey, Celestian. Hi. A cloak. Oh, I haven't had a cloak in a long time. I haven't not seen a rapier, though. I don't think. Yeah, I don't have any of those things. Ooh, yeah, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna buy thick upper body chainmail. 2 of those bad boys. Sorry I missed your stream this morning. I've been on my phone nonstop. You've been always on your phone. Feather robe for rain. Yeah, we're gonna buy one of those. A leather helmet. Dang. I need to be careful though. That he can equip. That's... I think that's all I bought. Is there a weapons seller? Yeah. Okay, he sells the rapier. So if I sell that, or if I buy that, and then go to the customizer and I upgrade it to the Masamune, exchange grade for materials? Current grade 31. After we get moved and settled, I'm not answering my phone for a month. What if I call you? Grab bag. Okay, so I've got this. A very sharp blade nicknamed Gauntlet Cutter. So let's go to his equipment and see what Masamune is going to give us. Oh, wow. Look at that damage increase. Damn, boy. He needs to get a new shield. No worries. It was fun to go live again since I haven't done it in a while. I know. I was busy this morning, too. We were going to... it's like a farm place because we were buying rabbit food. I was like, oh, Celestian's going live now? And I missed it. I'm sorry. What was I going to try to do? Oh, I was going to see if he had a shield. Does this guy sell shields too? No, he literally just sells that. Wait, a battle staff. Isn't that what he needed to upgrade? Oh, I need to unequip that for her then. Oh, I can't unequip it. Damn, I gotta buy... Oh, man, that would mean I have to buy another one. What did that sell Masamune for? What if I wanted to sell 500? That's it? Bro. Nope, I'm not selling anything. Well, at least I know I can come get better gear there. Thanks to the door, we can live our lives without cowering in fear of the designs. All right, let's figure out where we're going here. Only 3 today. Ugh. Ooh, cutscene. Another adventure party. There she goes again. Ow, what'd you do that for? I'm sorry. Now the Palma potion that we just received. We're gonna have to fight them. Hey lady, that was a very valuable potion. How are you planning on making up for this? I'll buy a replacement right away. Replacement? Do you seriously think that's going to be enough to appease my anger? Come on now, you just sound like an idiot. Oh, it's gonna be a fight. You know who we are? And I should care because? Why, you little... Stop. Oh, somebody would make sense. I'd like to leave here as soon as we can. Don't start in unnecessary trouble. Let's just have them replace the potion. You got off lucky this time, kid. Hurry up and go buy that potion. There's no need to bother, Colette. I ran into them, so I have to pay for it. Fine, all right. I mean, they ran into each other, honestly. You go, bro. My big brother's orders are absolute. Hurry up. Okay. You're trying to run away. Well, where do I go to buy it? Hurry up and buy that potion. Well, where'd you buy it from? I'm going to guess this place. Looks like that might have been a potion bottle on the thing.
Please! There's no way anyone would sell those to you at a price that low.
You should be thankful that we're even willing to spend money for goods from a rundown shack like this.
Bro, we'll whoop your
from
butts.
A bunch of filthy designs.
Ooh.
I'm not going to sell one single gel to the likes of you.
I like her name. Chocolate.
Chocolate, stop.
Chocolate.
But Mom, these are the same monsters that took Grandma away.
I can tell spring is coming because I'm in my oh I should phase. I'm kidding on how I'm kidding. I was kidding thinking how good fermented soda sounds.
You've got some nerve talking to us like that, little girl.
Dude, we'll whoop your butt
Keep
right
that
in
up.
this shop.
We can't guarantee what'll happen to you or the city.
Just try. As long as Governor General Dorr is around, we'll never submit to the likes of you.
You little...
Stop. We'll exceed our quota for this year. We need
Oh.
permission from Lord Magnius to go any further.
Oh boy. I don't even know what I was trying to say this time.
Depending on Lord
Uh-huh.
Magnius's mood, you might or might not get to keep that pretty little head of yours.
Dude, I will own you all. I like how there's like, we fought guys like that before, but these guys for some reason are like extra
Well,
scary.
I'm off to work now, Mom.
Take care. I apologize for what happened. I'm sure you were startled.
Nah,
Please, relax and take a look around.
we're not worried about those guys. The people of Palma Costa are brave. Well, yeah, they're facing up to the Zions. True. I wish I could show this to people of Izalia. Sounds like that person they call Door is doing a good job of leading them. True. We should speak with him first. Probably actually a good idea. Go figure out where he's at. The Palma Potion. It's 1,000? Excuse me? I'm gonna go broke trying to sell this. What do I have the most of? Beast Fangs? Buy Alma Potion. Can I go upstairs? It'll just let me. As a note, there are 3 sword dancers. If you wait too long to go back to the early ones, you'll miss out on some loot because they will vanish. Dwarven vows. Would you like to read it? Oh yeah, these are the vows that he already knows. Anything else? No? So I need to be mindful about my timing then. Eventually I'll need to go back and fight that first one before he disappears. Handed over the Palmer Potion. Looks like you're good little boys and girls after all. Make sure you learn your lessons and don't mess with us again. Dude, I will stomp your goofy looking head into the ground. I have to say that Governor General Dorr sure was trusting. It's hard to believe that he just gave us his family treasure like that. What are we gonna do with it anyway? You're an idiot. We don't have any use for that thing. We're just gonna sell it to that geezer in Hakanesia Peak who collects old junk. I'm gonna find that guy. I'm gonna stomp his head in. Hee hee. Hee hee. Sorry for getting us into trouble. It cost us 1,000 gold. This guy's kind of pissed me off. Yeah, I agree. Purchase a mysterious gem with your grade. X gems are precious, but it's a waste to not use them. I provide you gems in exchange for your grade. The higher level the gem, the more grade I'll need. If you get short on gems, just come back again. Don't hesitate to use your gems. I don't even know how to use gems. Or is it under X skill? Strong. Oh, I see. Okay, it just increases taunt opponents by pressing that, increases that gauge, increases accuracy and physical attack damage on enemies with low evasion. Ah, okay. Increases defense damage, decreases damage from physical attacks. Sounds good to me. I don't have any. Okay, so I get it. I'm not gonna sell my grade for that though. So we gotta find Governor General Door. Dad was taken away to the ranch and hasn't come back. Even though I've been a good boy. Just hang on a little longer. I promise, remember? I'll save everyone who's been taken away to the ranch. When I'm lonely. Don't worry, Father is a friend of everyone in this city. My mother died of an illness, but your father should still be alive. I'm sure he'll come back. Really? Yes, they were all taken away because they fought back against the Designs. I swear I'll rescue them. Oh boy. I don't know how, I don't know how well he's gonna be able to fulfill that promise. He's recruiting soldiers and resisting the Designs. He's a wonderful man. After losing his wife to an illness, he's raised his daughter Kilia all by himself. As long as Governor General Door is here, we won't submit to the Designs. Even if we're carried off to the ranch, Door will come and save us. We believe in him. That's a great man. Let's go. Let's go talk to this guy. Look at that boat. Holy hell. One hell of a boat. Greetings, travelers. We welcome travelers as per the teachings of Martel. May the blessings of Martel be upon those who journey. By the way, may I ask where you have come from? Are you on a pilgrimage for Martel? Well, we came from Azalea. We're on a journey for world regeneration. World regeneration? Colette here is the chosen of Mana. The Tower of Salvation appeared, right? You're saying that you're the chosen? Yes, it seems that way anyway. Governor General Door? Yes, the chosen was just here moments ago. How dare you defile that name? Those despicable criminals must be arrested and turned over to the church at once. Oh. Holy crap. Wow, Father, did you see? She has wings. She's like an angel. They're beautiful. Wait, everyone, lower your weapons. They're just standing them up. They're not even like at it, whatever. Is without a doubt the chosen of Mana. So now we do have to go hunt those people down. There's no mistaking the angel wings that are on your back. Please forgive our insolence, chosen one. Forgive. It's okay. It's all right, really. Everyone tells me I'm not very chosen-like at all. Because you're an idiot. This means the chosen we gave the Book of Regeneration was an imposter? Wait a minute. You said something about the chosen coming here already? What is the Book of Regeneration? What's going on? The Book of Regeneration is a record of Spiritua's journey. It's the only document containing detailed records of the world regeneration. It's a precious heirloom passed down through the generations of Governor Generals of Palma Costa. That's it. With that, we won't have any trouble finding the seals. And you say you handed this over this invaluable book to a random person claiming to be the chosen. Unbelievable. Of course, it must be those guys that were giving us trouble earlier. We had received information that the chosen's group was headed this way, so we naturally thought that they were them. Are you stupid or something? Now what are you supposed to do? I'm terribly sorry. Yeah, Neil, you're an idiot. It's all your fault, Neil. Can't believe this. Do you use your eyes at all, or are they just there for decoration? You humans are... Oh! Ow. Genus, that's enough. You don't happen to remember the contents of whatever it's called book, do you? Yeah, right? Ouch is Genus is just going in. Yeah, right? Genus is about to tear that guy's head off. I'm afraid not. It is, after all, written in the language of the angels, so only members of the church can read it. I know, let's try asking at the church. Maybe the priests know something. That's a good idea. Let's give it a try. Or how about we just go hunt those guys down and get the book back? You have my deepest apologies, chosen one. Yeah, Neil. Shut up, Neil. Going to guess this is the church. Looks kind of churchy. Yeah. Ah, chosen one. Do you remember me? I'm Marsh. I trained as a priest at the Martel Temple. Of course I remember you. It's so nice to see you again. But you've become a pastor now. Yes, ever since the Tower of Salvation appeared, I have eagerly awaited the arrival of the chosen. The legend of Spiritual will surely be of use to you. Spiritual gave you her first sermon here, right? Yes, that is correct. The legend of the world regeneration from that time was written down as the Book of Regeneration and was given to the royal family. It contains a record of the location of every seal. Do you keep a record of its contents here by any chance? No, it was not compiled by the church. Would you like me to request Governor General Dorr to show it to you? That won't help. It seems he gave the book to a group of imposters pretending to be us. That's terrible! Unfortunately, the Book of Regeneration is the only record of Spiritual's footsteps. I'm sorry I could not be of help. Way to go. Just leave it to the government to screw up. Right? What should we do? Shall we go looking for the seals using Remiel's words as clues? I think we'd be better getting a hold of the book. That's what I want to do. I want to find that guy and want to punch him. You know, you're more interested in that book itself than the location of the seals. Looks like we don't have any choice but to chase after the imposters. Imposters? But how? Remember what they said? They're planning on selling off the Book of Regeneration. Off to Hakanisha Peak, then. Only times like this that he has a good memory. Shut up, Genus. Now let's get going. Yeah, Genus, shut up. We gotta go fix what the government screwed up. Damn it, those guys really pissed me off. You mean the imposters, right? I know, I'm really mad too. You seem mad. Right? Colette's the one trying to save the world. Huh? Doesn't it make you mad, Colette? Well, I think there are a lot of chosens. The odds of the world being saved go up. That would be a good thing. You're an idiot. She's so dumb. Look out, guy. Very important heroes coming through. I think they went this way. So, is there a way out of here? To the field. Okay, so I don't know exactly where I'm supposed to go. These boys are more into this chosen and destiny thing than the girl who actually is affected by it. Yeah, she's kind of an idiot. Because it's like, it's a serious thing, and this chosen is supposed to save the world, and here she is just being dumb. Ah! That thing came after me. Gotcha.
Never stood a chance.
Nope, never. Lloyd discovered a Compound X skill. Whoa, you're playing this game. Did not expect that. Really? You didn't expect that from me? I played nothing but fantasy games. How you doing, man? I've seen you've been live quite a bit lately, and it's always when I'm at work, so I can never watch. I can't believe someone is pretending to be Colette. This is the trouble we didn't need. Yeah, and she's like too dumb to realize it. Someone pretending to be me. I feel like a famous celebrity or something. The world could end because of that. You are famous. The entire world has its eyes on you. Yeah, that's right. It still doesn't quite feel real, you know? Oh, brother, are you going to be okay at this rate? Probably not. I don't really even know where I'm supposed to go. It didn't say which direction. I'd be lying if I said it was good, but I don't need to talk about it. Let's talk more about how I had no clue you like JRPGs. Oh, sure. I don't play them a whole lot, but yeah. I get into some JRPGs, not very often. I played, you know, some Dragon Quest, OG Dragon Warrior from Game Boy. I played Final Fantasy. This is the first Tales game I've ever played. Yogg down? You got Yogg Saron down? Nice.
That was just
Did you play
4
this
minutes.
game back when it was on GameCube? No. Yeah, no. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. This is my first go at a Tales game. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. To be honest. There's no map, so I have no idea. It's a chunky one, very, very long. Yeah, I've been told it's a really long one.
Sonic thrust.
Ow! Why are you guys attacking this thing? It's like the little weakling.
Are you okay?
Pretty good.
Ow! Why is this thing not dead yet? There. There we go. Now it's, but it's very, very worth the ride. That's what everyone says. It's just really, really long, but it's really, really good. So I'm gonna take my time on it. Why is that? What's Automod? Really? Why? Killing the weaklings first is actually a good strategy. That way they don't stun lock you to be hit by the big things. I suppose, but they weren't killing it. That's the only thing. Give everybody a little juice. Rain, you need some orange gel, my friend. Yeah, I actually have no idea if I'm even going the right way. I don't know what this place is. House of Salvation. Yeah, they're controlled by the CPU. They're bad. Yeah, kind of. House of Salvation. Have I been here before? Just have wifey control one of them? Could. I don't have a second controller, though. Ah, it's this girl. She'd probably unironically do better. Oh, absolutely. Hey, what are you praying for? So I can save everyone. Wait, it's you! Well, there's a nice thought. Shut up! My name's Lloyd. What's yours? What? Lloyd? Yeah, I'm Colette. It's still inexperienced as a chosen, but I promise I'll do my best to regenerate the world. I never asked you your names. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Gosh, quit being so just pushovery. It's tricky controlling the magic users, though. You overestimate me. I can't make Minecraft work. But if you can get used to it, there's a vast improvement over what the NPCs can do. True. I'm trying to kill you. I know. But if we just talk, I'm sure we can come to an understanding. Are you listening to me? I'm listening. But, Miss Assassin? It's Sheena. Ah. Sheena Fujibayashi. She's Japanese. You were praying. Prayer makes one's heart grow. One's heart grow. I pray too. So I'm sure we can understand each other. I was praying that I'd be able to kill you. Forget it. I lost my concentration. You better be ready next time. I don't get why she's praying to kill the Chosen, who's trying to save the world. Minecraft is hard to play on console. I can't play Minecraft on console. It's butt. I've never tried it. I'm pretty sure I've been to this House of Salvation before. But look, a save thing. If that matters. I could just save out in the field. Because spoilers, 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 spoilers. That's why. Yeah. True. It will be explained. I have to... Oh, yeah. I had to have help making the power drill go room today. I am an enemy of technology. I love Colette's earnestness and kindness. She is. She's very earnest and kind, but she's also very dumb and naive. But I think the naivete of her is just her age. But it's literally the fact that she's just like,
We can do it.
oh wow, look at you, guy. Decked out in all this gear. Nice.
Are you okay?
I don't even know if that actually hit.
Are you okay?
He just kicked me.
Never stood a chance.
Screw the world. What did it ever do for her? Oh yeah, Colette, she's a sweetheart. Yeah, she is a sweetheart. Dumb, but she's a sweetheart. Okay, I don't think I was going the right way to get to Echinacea Ridge or whatever the hell that place is. Cause yeah. I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going. Because it didn't actually say. I could probably go back and I guess ask.
Take them down quickly.
I'll help.
Whoops.
Gotta get that aerial attack in. I can't believe that actually connected. But the dumb and sweetheart parts of being a himbo. Oh, she's similar to a himbo. Just a girl and very tiny instead of massive. Yeah. She's dumb, but you know what? She'll learn. That's the thing, is being dumb, you can learn to, you know, not. Kratos' intention. Kratos, what is it? Why did you take on the job of guarding Colette? I'm a mercenary. That's how we earn money to live. She's not paying you. In other words, it's just a job. Will she, though? Probably not. That's correct. That's really all? Yes. I don't remember there being ever mention of pay. I wish my camera angle would go down. I don't see where I'm supposed to be going.
We can do it.
Shit. So, just a bimbo. Every time you say Colette, my ears get confused. Can somebody approve that stupid auto mod?
Are you okay?
I'll do it. I don't know why Celestian can say bimbo, but Dorkrunner tried to say bimbo and it was like, nah! Mercs get paid. They are paid fighting hands. Yeah, but did they ever say anything about him getting paid?
We can do it.
I'll help.
Come on. Get that crap out of here.
Don't get in my way.
I want to use the Unity attacks thing, but I don't want to waste it on something like these.
Are you okay?
There we go. I got it. I guess it's just me. I probably threw Automod off by my own earnestness. Probably. What's a Karima? I just got Karima. What is that? Karima. A refreshing fruit with a sweet and sour flavor. Okay. Yo, I might not be getting this game, but I also recently announced something else that I'm extremely massively excited about, and that is Batten Kaitos 1 and 2 Remastered. They're very, 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 very worth playing. I've never played those games. So I think on the map... Okay, so that's just the towns that I see. I've never finished either of them. I've never played them. Ow, it just stunned me. Stop it, you little bastard. Stop it.
I beg of thee to reveal thy glory. Angel feathers.
You missed. Your cat is an idiot? Why is my cat an idiot? I gotta take this bracer off. My arm is itchy. I was close to finishing Batten Kaitos, but then the thing happened where I get close to the end of the game and I don't want to end it, so I just ended up stop playing it. Oh. He climbed on top of the gymnastics mat and then cried because he couldn't get down. Aw, poor kitty. Why does he gotta be so dumb? Get off me. My arm is itchy. Oh. How am I going to be able to wear those things at, like, conventions? I guess I should probably put my sleeves down. Maybe that'll help. It's a real problem that happens. I get overly stressed about a game being over, so I stopped playing. It happened with Metroid Prime 3. It was way too short, but I never finished. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Okay, so this town, maybe I need to go back into this town and ask about that place. He's being noisy and I thought he was stuck in a closet. That makes sense. He is kind of a dummy. Have you met Dora? Yes. I see. Never mind then. How can you not know Dora? He's oh, jeez. One of these guys. Oh, do you know this? Yeah. Oh, never mind then. So this is a tavern. Baton Kaitos, to this day, has been one of the most gorgeous environments I've ever seen in a video game. I'll have to check it out. You sell the potions here too? Poor Toma. Nana will give him hugs. He's fine. He's just dumb. Palma Potion is the city's most famous product. Have you tried some yet? From the look on your face, I'd guess not. I need to find out where this place is. Have you met Neil? Yeah. He's wonderful. No, he's an idiot. They did a thing where they had a fixed camera in every scene. It allowed them to do it like hand-painted. Oh, nice. Neil is monopolizing the attention of the girls in the city. I wish he'd share some of it. Guy, you're fine. I came to worship at the church today. You should all go too. I just need to figure out where this place is. Dora's wife has already passed away. He now lives with his daughter Kilia. Maybe I should look into figuring out where this place is. We have committed a terrible mistake. We shall search for the imposters as well. But I need to know where this place is. Greetings and welcome. Wow, you're real help. If I send you some links for some images, put this to pro. Oh, chosen one. Please show me your angel wings again sometime. Sure. I'll show them again to you sometime. Thank you. Whatever. If I send you some links to some images, yeah, that's fine. I don't remember if it'll try to like time you out or not. Hang on. Oh no, it won't. Never mind. You're good. So where is this place I need to go though? What's this? Say, Genus, you were supposed to go to the school, weren't you? Yeah, I was given a recommendation. You? A child this small was recommended for the elite Palma Costa Academy? Ha, he's bluffing it. It took me 6 tries to pass the entrance exam. Don't make fun of him. Genus can even say his multiplication table. What kind of low example is that? Well, it's high level for Lloyd. True. They see birds of a feather flock together. I'm sure this runt is the same level. You're nothing compared to Genus. Interesting. Will you challenge me then? You'll do it, right? That's easy for you to say. Do it! You should know that I'm a highest ranked student at this academy. You're gonna regret it later. I'll prepare the questions. When you're ready, come back to the classroom in the back of the 2nd floor. Oh boy. I'm gonna make some popcorn. You want some? No, I don't really like to eat when I'm on stream. I haven't been studying lately, so let's do a little intensive training. We should borrow an empty classroom. This is very just like... not what they're supposed to be. You know what I mean? This is like not what they're supposed to be doing. Where did it go? I don't know. You tell me. I have some questions about yesterday's lecture. Don't care. I would also place a plot twist within Baton Kaitos within top 5 anime betrayals of all time. It's pretty big. Can't just run away. Oh, now I have to do it? They said they were on the 2nd one, right? Now, while Genus and I are reviewing, all of you can spend some time studying as well. It's a good opportunity. I'll do my best. He's just like, I don't want to do this. Let's start with imaginary numbers. Good idea. You had some trouble with those. What did Lloyd learn from Kratos and the Triet ruins? Guardian. Question 2. On the Osa Trail, what did the value of 9.8 that Gene is substituted refer to? Acceleration due to gravity? I don't know if I'm getting these questions right or not. Where was Lloyd born? He doesn't know. I think it's time that we head to the test room. I like how they ask those questions and I try to answer them, but there's actually no right or wrong answer apparently. All right then, let the match begin. I'm not gonna lose. I've heard what's going on. In the interest of fairness, I've prepared the questions. Now take your seats. The rest of you go ahead and take the test as well. Me too. Just try it out. Suppose. Begin. Oh boy. That's me. I will announce the results first. Last place is Lloyd Irving with 25. Whoa, 25? That's your best yet, Lloyd. Congratulations. He's just an idiot. 25, personal improvement. The rest follow in order. Colette Brunel with 210. Oh, buddy. It's not out of 100? It's out of 400. Oh. Kratos Orion with 380. Rain Sage with 400. Not like we expected anything but perfection from the professor. Now I shall announce the scores of Genus and Mighty. His name is Mighty. Mighty Winston with 398. Genus Sage, 400. I did it! That's not possible. Take that. Genus is amazing. Well, never mind that his sister also passed with a perfect score. I'm sorry. I lost. I'm sorry. I made fun of you. I can handle anything. I must say Genus is quite impressive. He's very accomplished for his age. His sister's a teacher, so it makes sense. It's no wonder he received a recommendation to our school. How about it? Would you like to stay here and study with us? Yes, do that. You'll probably become the most notable genius this school has ever seen. Wow, Genus. It's all right if you want to stay. I mean, you should stay. Really. No, I'm going to go back with all of you. I'll go back to studying when the world is at peace. That's probably a good idea. We need his help. He's thinking about you forever. I'll give you this certificate to enter the academy. Come back anytime when the journey is over. So there you go. Yay, he's got honor roll. He didn't even go here and he's on the honor roll. He didn't even go here. On the honor roll, dude. You literally just showed up some other stuffy, snot-nosed brat. Now I've just got to figure out where the hell to go. Nobody seems to be able to tell me, like, where this place is that these people went. New title? Oh, that was a title, wasn't it? Intelligence and accuracy get a boost. Right? Like, what is it? It just increases them. The brightest student in town. He has 3 times the normal brain power. It's so smart. Okay, so where is this place I'm supposed to be going? I see the next town is just along the road. But I think that's that House of Salvation. I don't think that's the actual... Oh, for crying out loud. What is this? You guys! No, get the witch.
Are you okay?
There we go. There we go. Gotcha.
I was just warming up.
Okay. Get out of my way. So yeah, I think this next quote unquote town was this House of Salvation. It wasn't actually Why? Why do they want me so bad? They want my cheeks.
Here we go.
Are you okay?
Did I just miss?
Sorry.
Thrust.
Are you okay?
Get it. Gone. There we go. Get the big guys. Got it. Yes. What do you mean yes? Another Karima and a cabbage. Just trying to figure out like what all of these places are. I see there's something on the map. Oh my Lanta!
Be careful.
What are you? Why do I care? You missed. Yeah, okay. Ooh, beast. I don't. Got him.
Work.
Are you okay?
I need to get the tiger's blade
Blame your
leveled
fate.
up. So what is this on the map? Okay. What is this? Palma Costa Ranch. Oh, this is the ranch. I probably don't want to go here. But it's not even on the map as like a city. Oh, what's this? Some random fishing hut?
Let's go.
Is Beast another good one to use? I mean, I'm going to assume it is. I've been working on Tiger's Blade and Demon Fang, though.
All right.
Karima and Cabbage. Thoda Dock. Sightseeing boat dock. Beast is a knockback. Oh, cool. It seems you can reach the Thoda Geyser by crossing the sea from here. Oh, it's just another like little shrine. Welcome to the Thoda Island Sightseeing Boat Dock. This is the most convenient, well, the only way to reach the Thoda Geyser. No, I don't need to see that. Is there a save thing up here, though? Not that I really need one. If you come on a pilgrimage, it's nice to see you devout youngsters. So I'm just trying to find the next place, like where those people went. That's all I want to know. And I'm guessing it's not this way. I forget, I don't even remember what the place is called now. Echinacea Ridge or something like that, I thought it was called. Maybe somebody here will know about it. Past the East Mountains lies a human ranch. Unless you're headed that way to go to Thoda Island, you'd best steer clear. Mind you, the Thoda Island Geyser is worth seeing at least once. I have to deliver my cargo to Asgard on the other side of the mountain, but that Kotan guy is demanding an insane amount of money. Just gotta go beat him. You paid attention, you know. I don't remember. I'm lucky I remembered what the hell the name was. You head north of here, you'll hit Hakanija Peak. Oh, it's Peak, not Ridge. I thought it was Ridge. But I don't think you'll be able to cross it. So head north. No. Okay, so it's beyond this. Okay, random. Doubt it's over there. Okay, it's probably that right there. I didn't need to pay attention. Someone else told me. Oh, monsters.
This is gonna be a piece of cake.
You guys are a huge pain.
Oh, ready? First okay.
Maybe I should get rid of Sword Rain and put Beast in place.
Get out of my way. Bring whirlwind. First aid.
Demon Fang. just
I'm gonna get going, have a good stream, and enjoy the game. All right, we'll see you later, dude. It's good to see you again. I got bread. There you go, Genos. Genus? Not Genos. What's up, Colette? You already full? Are you not feeling well? Yeah, it's not like that. I was just thinking. It's a lot to eat. It's a sandwich. Looks like you've actually got less than normal. Don't worry, I'll make sure to finish it. You better. Not gonna waste any food. Nuh-uh. Not gonna waste any food in this house. Hakanisha Peak. Here we go. This is where I need to go. I want to find these guys. I want to beat the crap out of them. All right. I'm gonna whoop yo behind. Hi. The weather is so nice. It's perfect traveling weather, except for all the monsters out there. Ah, it's the old guy that collects junk. If you're looking for road passes, it's Bascuzi, 100 million a person. What kind of price is that? That's robbery. Silence, boy. I'll have you know, I hate men. What? That means even those on pilgrimages with the Church of Martel can't make it past here. Oh my, you're quite the beauty. You're on a pilgrimage. You should join the Asgard Ruin Tour on the Palma Costa Travel Agency. Hey, you're in cahoots with the travel agency. Oh, shut up. If you don't have any money, then get out of here. That's a very old sculpture. Break it. My beautiful maiden, you have good eye. This here is something I purchased from the Chosen of Mana. It's a very rare sculpture record that contains the legend of Spiritua. I've been wanting to get my hands on this for ages, and it's just about giving up on Door ever letting go of it. It was very fortunate that the Chosen herself was willing to part with it. Let us have that. At least let us look at it for a bit. Wow. You gotta be kidding. Why should I have to show it to you people? Well, it is the Chosen. We'll be the ones treated as imposters. The Chosen of Mana's devout follower. She wishes to view articles that the Chosen has possessed. Colette is a faithful believer and is versed in the language of the angels. Ah, yes, that's right. I've studied it since I was a child. Well, if that's important to you, the maiden and beauty can have a look at it. More than anything, I want the spiritual statue that is displayed in the House of Salvation. If you show me that, I'll consider you showing the book. Consider showing you the book. You're so stingy, like it costs you anything to let us look at it. Shut up! Get the heck out of here if you don't have any money and don't have the statue. Bro, why don't I just beat you up for it? Bring me the spiritual statue if you want to see that. Dude, why don't I just, like, beat the crap out of you and take it? Huh? What's wrong? Oh, you don't know? You all would be better off waiting here for a while. No matter what, you should stay away from Palma Costa. Did something happen in Palma Costa? It seems the Desians are headed for Palma Costa. Who, what? Plus, they say a leader of the nearby human ranch, Magnius, is with them. Magnius. I'm going to wait here till things cool down. You should hold off on going anywhere for a while, too. Oh, nope. Can't have that. Gotta go kick some Desians in the head. Lloyd praised. What's that? Avaricious old geezer. Oh, whatever. Oh my. What is it, Professor? I can't believe you know the word avaricious. Professor. And you used it properly too. That's fantastic. You don't have to praise me that much. But it's a miracle. Oh, gosh. You're making me blush. Lloyd, she's making fun of you. Shut up. Ow. Oh, poor Genius. He's going to have like head trauma. Anyway, back to Palma Costa. Long walk back. Oh my lordy.
Don't let up.
Why are you guys, like, really wanting to fight me this bad? Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to reset Sword Dance or whatever. Oh, jeez. Wait, who leveled up? I didn't see it. Tech, Lloyd. We're going to get rid of Sonic Thrust, I think. We're going to replace it with Beast. It's a level 2 attack. Slam battle energy into the enemy and blow it away. Usage 1. Look at this. I like the usage. I've used Demon Fang 299 times and Tiger Blade 141 times. I've never used Tempest. I've used Guardian once. Maybe I'll throw Guardian on there. I don't know if we're going to be able to get the statue out of this place, though. I don't know how we would get it physically out of here. Is it kind of like a large statue? Oh, no, I guess it's the same kind of thing. The Statue of Spiritua? Yes, this is one. However, the head priest is not here at the moment, so please come back again later. Feels like there's something slightly wrong with that Spiritua statue they have on display. I wonder if it's just my imagination. So, I probably have to, like, do the Palma Costa bit first. Hey, that hairstyle is the same as mine. I mean, it's pretty damn similar. Those designs, they cause trouble in Palma Costa. They're gonna pay. Lloyd, calm down. What's wrong? When I left Azalea, I swore I'd never let the designs have their way again. Losing your cool will only lead to poor decisions. Oh, just shut up. Lloyd, your feelings are always honest and pure. Nevertheless, that's not a reason to ignore the advice of your comrades. True, but that's what a Sith would do. We're worried about Palma Costa, but we're also worried about you. Understand? Ooh. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have acted like that. That's better. But am I the one to whom you should be apologizing? It's true. Kratos, I was wrong. I'm sorry. Kratos, not Kratos. I take no offense. At any rate, we should head for Palma Costa. The one place everywhere everyone is telling us not to go to. We're gonna go there because we're stubborn. What's this doggy doing? Fine. All right, let's get the heck out of here. Ah! Gotta get back to Palma Costa. No! Leave me alone!
Are you okay? Demon Fang!
Ah, I'm out of things. Oh. I wasn't able to use Beast. Oh wow, 1.54 grade. So is grade like a currency, Razalo, if you're still here? Is it like a currency that once I spend it, it is like gone? I have to like earn more? Dude, I don't like how this camera follows the topology of the terrain.
More of them.
Ready?
Yeah, go with them.
Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Tiger!
Demon Fang!
Guardian!
Crying out loud.
I was just warming up.
Okay, almost back. I'm catching up. I don't remember. Well, I guess I'll have to just try spending some and see if it like lowers the amount. Because I don't even know where I'd go to see how much I have. I saw how much gold I have, how much time I've played, how many encounters and combos. I just don't know if it tells me my grade. It probably won't until I go somewhere that I can spend it, and then it'll tell me how much grade I have. Probably got to go talk to Door. I had to guess. Yep, here we go. Uh-oh.
Out of the way! Lord Magnius approaches.
Look at this douchebag.
It's Magnius from the Eastern Ranch. That's Lord Magnius, vermin.
Let's kick this guy's butt. Did he just kill that guy? He just like snapped his neck. Dude's brutal.
This woman defied the wishes of the great Lord Magnius and refused to provide us with supplies.
Oh, this is that girl.
Therefore, while the designated death count has been exceeded, we have been granted orders to carry out this woman's execution.
Oh, snap.
Why isn't the city militia doing anything to stop this?
Most of them are out on training exercises right now.
The Desians must have waited for this opportunity. Slimy
But still,
birds.
even if most of them are gone, having some of them is probably more than these guys.
Mom!
Stop right there, woman. If you interfere, we'll make you suffer in ways that will leave you begging for death.
Oh, let's
You
kill these
think
guys.
Governor General Door will let you get away with this?
Door? Don't get your hopes up,
Look at
woman.
this guy's laugh animation.
No!
You disgusting little vermin.
It's like the most dramatic anime scenes in these little cutscenes.
Stop right there!
He just demon bladed him. Is this a Final Fantasy game? No, it's a Tales game.
Lloyd, stop.
So there's
Do you
Tales
wanna
of
turn the city
Symphonia,
into
which
the
is
next
this one. There's
Iselia?
Tales of Eternia, Tales of all kinds of them. Tales, Tales. So it's similar to a Final Fantasy because it's a JRPG. It has that sort of animation. Yeah, a lot of games around this time that were these kinds of games had a very similar animation. So, but yeah, not Final Fantasy, but a very similar game made by a different company. I think this is made by a different company. I guess. I don't know.
It's not the same. This city doesn't have a non-aggression treaty with the Desians. How can we go on a quest to regenerate the world if we can't even save the people standing right in front of us?
New job starts on Tuesday. I heard
Lloyd's
that
right.
you even had the day
We won't
off
just
today.
Stand here and let this happen.
Hope you got some time to just chill out.
You're wanted criminal number 0074, Lloyd Irving.
Who's the one speaking?
Well now, so you're that boy with the X-Sphere.
That's why I streamed today. Nice. I'm sad I missed it. We were literally out at a Baumgar's buying rabbit food.
After I take
And we went to the mall. We took the boys to the mall.
They'll make me the leader of the 5 Grand Cardinals.
You
Get
think?
them!
I doubt it. Let's go, brah. The hell was that supposed to be? Nice.
Amateurs.
Ha! I'll be working for a nationally known nonprofit known as Talent Acquisition Partner. As a talent acquisition partner. Yeah, I think you mentioned it a while back. I don't remember what it's called, but I do remember you mentioning that. So that's really cool, though.
No!
Nice. I gotta come around and like chop that guy's. Whoa, did you stab him?
Let us respect the wishes of the Chosen.
The Chosen?
She is the Chosen?
Uh-huh.
The Chosen herself has come to save us?
Yeah, you
Do you
darn
all
right.
realize what you're doing? If you defy the Desians, this city may be attacked just like Iselia.
Dude, we've already defied them, Rain. You can't just let them kill everybody and then be like, well, if we fight back, they'll kill everybody.
That's right. And I know full well what I'm doing. I won't repeat the same mistake again. I'll destroy them all. The entire ranch!
Lloyd, that's insanity.
No, Rain, standing back and doing nothing is insanity.
They're only after Colette and me anyway. And besides, we have the Chosen on our side. The savior who will regenerate the world. Right, Colette?
True.
Yep. I'm going to fight for
And you
everyone's
just turned
sake.
your back to the enemy.
Oh, Lady Collect, the great chosen of mana.
I give up. You're all hopeless.
See, Rain's the kind of character that just wants to do nothing and let people die, because if we do something, we'll risk some people dying. So it's like her thing is someone's got to die no matter what.
But I'll help since I'd be worried about you otherwise.
So it's like, Rain, just shut up.
Professor Sage, thanks.
Damned little. Enough of this crap. I'm leaving them to you. Get rid
Oh,
of
you're gonna
them.
run away. Gonna run away like a little girl, like a little chicken.
How dare you lay a hand on Lord Magnius? You're all dead.
You're not. You don't even have a name tag, dude. You're nobody. Let's go. I want to kick these guys'
Not much of a
butts.
specimen.
Feel like Lord. Angel feathers.
Ready?
First aid.
No, turn around, Lloyd.
Demon Fang.
Here we go!
Great thrust.
Demon Fang!
Demon Fang. Inferior.
Cool.
Your fate.
Just got home after a dinner, with a dinner after work and running errands. How's it going? It's going. We're kicking bad guys' butts. That's how it's going. How are you, Odd? How's work been?
Thank you so much for saving my mom.
Psh, it was
I don't know
nothing.
what I would have done if they'd murdered my mom as well.
As well, my husband volunteered in Governor General Dor's army and was killed in a battle against the Dezions. And my mother was taken to the ranch.
It was Grandma
Damn.
that originally founded our shop. We have to protect it. Not just for ourselves, but also for Grandma's sake. So when she returns, I'm sorry, but I'd better get going soon. It's almost time for the next Asgard pilgrimage.
Asgard pilgrimage.
Oh?
I work at the Church of Martel Travel Agency. But it's not like I believe in Martel or anything.
Chocolat, how can you say such a thing?
What, Razlo? What's wrong? Work has been good. My boss is retiring soon, so changes are imminent. So, like, good changes, yeah?
I know. I'm grateful for the Chosen. But Martel didn't protect Dad or Grandma.
Mama, thank you for the gift sub to Odd. Odd, enjoy all of your sub benefits, ad-free viewing, and emotes and cool stuff.
Even this time,
And your cool little
it
swords
wasn't
next to your name.
Martel, but the Chosen
Mama,
that
thank you
took
again for that
advantage
gift
to
sub.
save Mom. How
Y'all
can
are cool.
anyone believe in a goddess that sleeps while we suffer?
I understand, but I still think Martel exists.
You think?
I'm sure of it. She exists inside you and me.
You have an hour, you might meet Grandma.
Well, if the
And
Chosen says-
and what?
Really? People that want to go on a trip right after what just happened here?
It's after events like this that both those with and without faith feel the need to go on a journey in search of salvation.
I feel like I know the voice actor for Kratos, but I can't place it.
That pretty much sums it up. Well then, thank
Maybe
you
he's
all
done like
very
other
much.
voice acting in video games before. I wouldn't be surprised at that at all. Okay, so let's see. Palmacosta's future. I was copying you. Wait, did I do and oh yeah, I guess I was kind of just like rambling on. Honey, hi, odd. To you. I don't even know what they're talking about now. Be fun thinking about that myself if this turns into another Azalea. Iselia. I knew that you were when you saved Cacao, though. It may sound heartless, but we must focus on the journey of regeneration. True. Did I make another mistake? No, you saved someone. Palmacosta has a militia. Even if we had not fought, surely it would have been only a matter of time before they staged an uprising in their town. Even still, maybe I was acting irresponsibly. I don't know. But Chocolat and Cacao and everyone were grateful to you, Lloyd. Someone's feisty tonight, yeah. I think I would have fought by myself. Thanks. Come on. Yeah, boy. Okay, so I think now... Oh my gosh, Mystery of the Imposters. Those fakes are totally copying this. I suppose that would make their ignoble leader Lloyd. I guess, he's just like him. And that girl would be Colette, and the magic user would be me. And then that one who looks like a big ape is... Kratos. Genus? No, it's gotta be Kratos. He's like, what? Who are you? Do you know Hakanija Peak? You know about it, right? I'm sure you do, I can tell. Is there any chance I could talk you into escorting me to Hakanija Peak? Sure. Thanks, I appreciate it. Thank you, I'm in your debt. Look at that, it was just instant travel. I'm happy to return the favor anytime. Yeah, I'm hoping it'll be good changes at work. My boss has kind of started checking out already, so hopefully the new boss, which is probably going to be my coworker, will be way more hands-on, at least with communication. Chosen one, everyone! What is it? I have a message from Dor. He would like you to temporarily postpone the journey of rest... Wow. Temporarily postpone the journey of saving the world. Okay. What's this about? A Church of Martel pilgrimage tour guide has been kidnapped by the Desians. In light of this, Dor has decided that this is the time to gather Palmacosa's forces and launch an attack on the human ranch controlled by Magnius. How is that related? We would like you to rescue the kidnapped tour guide in concert with our attack. Who is this kidnapped tour guide? Her name is Chocolat. Uh-oh. I hate when people get short-timers disease. You know, it happens. It's like senioritis when you're getting ready to graduate high school. It's the same thing. Oh no. Chosen one, please help us. Lloyd, let's help them. Yeah, I think allowing that to happen. I thought you were going to say that. Of course, we can't just leave her. Thank you. Neil will inform you of the details once you reach the ranch. Thank you so much for your help. And maybe this will also get somewhere. I always come here whenever I find unusual objects during my journeys. Unless you have a road pass. Huh. So, yeah, I probably need to get the priest from the Salvation, the House of Salvation, so I can get that statue. And so that I can look at that book. I doubt I'm going to get one of those road passes. Thanks for just charging at me like that.
Are you
okay? Oh, nice. Shush. FYI, I have check-in duty at church next week. Okay. I've always called it senioritis. Oh, hey, it works with school and retirement. There you go. That's fair. It's always your senior staff members who get it. Is this guy here yet? I don't know if I've progressed the story a certain amount. Here he is. Ow! Oh, I just hit my knee on my desk. You say you want the spirituous statue? I know it's a brazen request, but it's for the world of regeneration. The spirituous statue is marvelous, don't you think? If you say your prayers in front of it, your feelings will be even stronger. Bring the statue here. My most humble apologies. The spirituous statue is actually a fake I had placed here. What are you talking about? The real statue... I lost the real spiritual statue, good lord, that's hard to say. Spiritual statue during the pilgrimage a year ago. The pilgrimage is the Church of Martel's spiritual training journey, right? Why would you take this statue along with you? The halo on the head of spiritual statue is made of diamond. We always take it with us when we go on our pilgrimages in order to protect it from thieves. Oh. On the trip last year, I followed that custom as usual and brought the spiritual statue to Thada Island. Oh my gosh. I gotta go there anyway. Accidentally dropped it into the geyser. Why did you have to take it to a place like that? I'm terribly sorry. I was so moved upon seeing the geyser for the first time. By the time I realized that the statue had fallen into the rocks and onto the other side of the geyser. Desperate, I paid a visit to a dwarf who lives in Azalea and had him make something just like it. Oh, that'd be Dirk. Very good work, just from what I expect from Dirk. Dad, just what kind of jobs are you doing? Well, then what should we do now? Do you think the fake will fool the old man? It doesn't seem likely, but it's well built, but it's still fake, as is the diamond. How do we go get the real one? You want to go all the way to Thoda Island? On top of that, the rocky area is on the other side of the geyser, correct? Yes. Well, go get it. Geysers erupt with boiling water. Yeah, temporarily, just for a minute or so at a time. Oh, yeah. You're stupid, Lloyd. I bet you've forgotten everything we've studied in geology. Sad. But it's not like it goes on forever. Only we could stop the geyser. I've heard that the eruption cycle of the Thoda Island is quite short. What if we could seal it with something? Idea. We'll just have Gita seal it with magic. How? Like cover it with ice or something. Okay, I'll give it a try. You'd better be careful or grateful. Dwarven vow number 1. Let's all work together for a peaceful world. We're counting on you, Mr. Genius Magician. Of course, there's always got to be somebody that screws something up and makes it harder for everyone else. That's how it always is. There's always that one person who done goofed, and now everything is like 3 times harder. Leave me alone. No.
Let's begin the research.
Ugh.
I beg of thee, try to first aid, angel feathers.
Gotcha.
Just warming up.
A lid shield. Oh, maybe I can get him a new shield. Is this seriously better? It's not. Okay, good. I was like, there's no way. A fire-resistant kitchenware can also be used as a shield. Okay, good. Went and saw Ant-Man 3. I've heard good things about the new Ant-Man. I'm not like super into superhero movies anymore, but I've heard good things about it. Okay, so we need to rent a boat to get there. How do I... Hello? How do I rent the boat? Oh wait, it's here. Ugh. Yeah, I guess. 200. Take the green one.
It's a wash tub?
It is a
It's
wash tub.
tub.
Closing our house on Thursday, move into our new house the following week. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm glad I didn't listen to critics. You definitely want to be up with the Loki TV series. Really? Oh.
Wow, this looks like it'll be fun.
I'm going to wait here. Go on ahead without me.
What's
Coward.
wrong, Professor Sage?
Nothing. I'm not getting in.
She
that
doesn't
thing.
like boats.
Fun! Come on, let's get in.
Yeah, Rain.
She's afraid of boats.
Professor Sage, are you afraid of water or something?
I was just starting to say, this should be fun.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
He's just in his own. Everyone else has to cram into other ones. It was fun, wasn't it, Lloyd? The seawater came in. I thought it was going to sink. Here, Professor. That was a rare experience. It's not a spoiler, but in the trailer they revealed the villain to be Kang, same as the end of Loki. It's been a while since I watched Loki. Been quite a while. Hey, look, there's the statue. Wow. Lord, a geyser is a type of hot spring that periodically erupts with boiling water and water vapor. Huh? Yeah, I knew that. Did you, though? What is it, Chosen? A sign over there on that lookout platform. What about the sign? It looks kind of familiar. Maybe it's just my imagination. Why would that be familiar? That seems like a really odd detail to point out. All I have to do is stop it with my magic, right? Yeah, well, it's stopped. I'll go down there along the rocky parts and get the statue. The ice I can make will... Well, it's just an estimate. But I don't think it'll last more than 30 seconds. Gotcha. Don't do anything dangerous. As if climbing down into a geyser isn't dangerous. Even my healing arts have their limits. You have a bad habit of getting cocky. Be careful. Icicle! Move in the direction I indicate. If you mess up 3 times, the ice will melt. So don't make any mistakes, okay? Good luck. All I have to do is not mess up, right? Leave it to me! Okay, here I go. Up. Left. 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 Up. Go! Like he just comes and gets it. Also, Mama, the second end scene credit ties back to Loki. Really? They're just like tying everything together. I knew you could count on you. Ah, shucks. Okay, then let's go back to that old man. Spiritual statue was found. Let's get the heck out of here and go back to that guy who is super stingy because he's a jerk. Want to go back now? Yeah. I don't really have a reason to be here. We have to ride those things again, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've kind of just like fallen out of the MCU and all that stuff. It's just too much. You know, they have like way too many projects going on and they somehow always tie them in together. It's too much for me to keep track of these days, so I have not watched any of them in quite some time. You can tell who in the theater hadn't seen Loki because they were like, WTF? Why is Owen Wilson here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just, I mean, if I had less going on, like if I wasn't streaming and doing content stuff, maybe I would have a little bit more of an attention span for it, but I don't. Ah, Colette leveled up. Nice. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, you stupid monsters.
Be careful, everyone.
I like how all of that missed.
Feel like glory. Angel feathers.
Get out of here.
All help. Barrier. Outside of reach, reveal thy glory. Angel feathers. Demon fang.
Oh, just be dead. There we go. Got it. Cabbage and Karima, and now Rain is leveled up. Ooh. Basically, all of my social feeds are comprised of movie, TV show, and video games news, so FOMO is super real for me, but mainly because avoiding spoilers is just impossible. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. People just seem to love to post spoilers just to be jerks, you know? Ooh, she got sharpness. I don't know what that does, but... Got it.
Just warming up.
I saw Dune Part 1 in Disney World because that wasn't going to stop me. I've still not watched the new Dune. I don't know how I'd like it. I'm too stuck on the old Dune from the 80s. Oh, this is indeed the spiritual statue. Here, give it to me. In exchange for the Book of Regeneration. I know. Just be sure you remember, I'm only letting you look at it. I will steal it. What are you going to do? Ah, wonderful. Now you may look at the Book of Regeneration as much as you like. All right, let's start reading it right away. It's written in very old style. What does it say? It's quite a lot of text. Colette, please read aloud all the parts that concern the seals. I watched WandaVision, then watched Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, followed that with Thor, Love and Thunder, and all I could think was, what the hell did I just watch? I have intention of watching any of the ancillary stories regardless of how they tie in. I can't keep up with it anymore. I do like some of the TV shows though. Loki was okay. I wasn't like super into Loki, but Hawkeye, I actually really enjoyed that show. I'll skip over the torn parts. Raging flames in an ancient city deep within clouds of sand, so desert, overlook the city, lighting the darkness, pure flowing water floating, overflowing in an isolated land, becomes a giant pillar and rains down from the sky. Sublime wind, ancient city, the worlds, enshrined in the center of a giant stone seal lurks evil, impersonating a holy force. Shining, gazing up at the summit by the gods, giving praise to the pillar of the world, from the top of the tower of the ancient god, too giant. The rest is too damaged. I can't read it. Was hesitant to watch the new Dune movie, but I loved it. I feel like I followed the books better. I'll have to watch it then. Speaking of Orlando, Mama or the boys are desperate to go to Universal, so that'll be a trip we need to do in a year or two. Sure. We don't even know how many seals are left. Indeed. The Raging Flames part of the beginning must be the Seal of Fire, right? What do the other parts mean? Pure water overflows in an isolated land. It becomes a giant pillar, so that's an island. This is likely, that means the Seal of Water is at the Thoda Geyser. Seal of Wind must be the Asgard ruin. If we travel to Asgard, we should be able to find some clues. What about gazing up at the summit of the gods? A mountain? I think that's probably the Tower of Mana. Oh. From there, you can see the mountains around the Tower of Salvation. Probably one of the summits of the gods. Makes sense. My dad liked the old Dune, and I grew up watching it. This version blows it out of the water in every way. It's the same director as Blade Runner 2049, which I thought was near perfect sequel. I've never watched Blade Runner. Link makes me show him the video of the Jurassic Park ride every single day. Which seal is that? I don't know. Seal of Light? At any rate, we know there are seals that are going. We know where the seals are now. Let's get going. Thanks, Gramps. Thank you so much. Come back whenever you like if you want to look at it again. I mean, like, I'm taking the statue now. We were only letting you look at it. The angelic language is pretty difficult. Really? Yeah, I didn't understand what was written. I mean, I've read nothing but books written in angelic language since I was a child, so I wonder if I can learn to read it if I study? The angelic language is the basis for the language of this world. Well, you probably could then. The grammar hasn't changed significantly. Yeah, I'll teach you if you'd like. Here you go. I could provide some instructions as well. Wait, does Kratos know it too? They're running a 5-day for the price of 2 deal right now, and it's tempting? Really? What do you mean I'm making you shake your head so hard? Oh, gosh, what's with all these stupid little things? I don't need to like watch this. None of this is helpful. I'll always be partial to the 1984 Dune movie, especially the extended version, but the storyline is a bit more accurate in the new Dune and all the special effects. I don't know. I just like the old practical effects, you know? I like those old, the way that they actually made it look. I'll always be, oh, I just read that. I don't know. Wait, what? I don't know. I don't know what Odd One's referring to. Oh, watch Blade Runner. Yeah, sorry. Never seen it. I've seen a lot of movies. So, excuse me if I missed a few. Okay, I'm sorry. I've been really itching to watch The Terminator and Terminator 2, Crow, Road Warrior and Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Maybe the original Mad Max. I've been itching to watch a lot of older 80s and 90s movies lately. Gosh, this conversation is just going on. I don't care. It's a sci-fi film noir. Well, I'm into those kinds of movies. I just haven't watched that one. Just do it. Just do it. I got do right here. Okay, so I've got to go attack the human ranch. I've got to go back to Foda Geyser Island. Let's watch Galaxy Quest. Oh, Lord. Galaxy Quest. Oh, and Fifth Element. Yeah, there you go. Multi-pass.
That was just warming up.
I'm thinking older than those, though. Galaxy Quest and the Fifth Element. Yeah, I was thinking older than those. I'm thinking like early 90s, early mid 90s, and the 80s. RoboCop. Perfect double feature pairing, you think? Galaxy Quest and the Fifth Element? They're like nothing alike. I have a multi-pass. I used to have one. I used to have like an actual replica multi-pass. Wait, I've already been here. I don't need to be here anymore. I used to actually have a multi-pass replica I got from Loot Crate. I don't remember what happened to it. I might have gotten rid of it. Oh yeah, I gotta go help free the people from the human ranch. What I run into now? What in the hell? She just tripped.
That was just warming up.
Iludales multipass. Can't watch it without a multipass. Auto wash. Don't forget the auto wash. Oh, come on.
Don't let up.
Ready?
I guarantee you, if you go onto like Etsy or something, you can find a person that'll make you a multipass with your own picture on it. Both are 90s quirky comedy sci-fi films that have perfect balance between drama and comedy. I don't know. I feel like The Fifth Element definitely has a lot more serious tones to it. Oh boy, look at all these guys. Stomped the crap out of them before. Second ranch. Lloyd? Yeah, we've seen this before. I've been Etsying quite a lot lately. I've been looking at rings for some reason. I saw an ad for a ring on Instagram, and so that drove me to Etsy. I've been looking at rings to buy. They're like cool fantasy looking rings. 2 words, Chris Tucker. Yeah, I know, but like... Chosen one, please wait. Oh, Neil. We heard Chocolat's been kidnapped. I'm so sad about Bruce Willis. Yeah, that sucks, but, you know, we hear about that all the time. I mean, look at Marty McFly. I mean, he's got Parkinson's. I wish to speak with you regarding that. Please, come this way. It doesn't sound like you have a very good news for us. Probably not. I would like to you all to just go ahead and leave the Palma Costa region. But if we do that, what will happen to Chocolat? We were supposed to be working in conjunction with the Palma Costa army and save Chocolate, right? No, so it's a trap. Of the several possibilities, it looked like the worst one came true. Professor Kratos, what are you talking about? It was a mystery that the Designs would simply leave a city and with an army alone. Exactly that. Choosing not to crush the seeds of rebellion must mean that they are not a threat. They are left alone simply because they have no real power, or perhaps because they are in fact beneficial. It is as you say. Dor is working with the Designs to lead the Chosen into a trap. Why would he do such a thing? He didn't used to be like this. He always thought of the well-being of the people of the city. Michael J. Fox is a bit more tragic. He was diagnosed so young, in his early 30s, yeah. Even 5 years ago, when he lost his wife, Clara, he swore to fight against the Desians. Then why? I don't know. At any rate, entering the ranch now will put the Chosen in danger. Leave Chocolat to me, and please, go on your way. Please regenerate the world as soon as possible. Indeed, it would be best to abandon the situation here for world regeneration. No, I can't just ignore this. Why did anyone see the latest Masked Singer? I don't want to spoil unless. I don't watch it, so you're not going to spoil anything for me. Colette's right. If we leave now, things as they are now, Palma Costa may be destroyed just like Azalea. You think so too, don't you, Lloyd? Yes, what you say is true, but I still wish to side with Kratos. If we don't want to see cities destroyed, we should avoid contact with the Desians. No, that's not right. Regenerating the world and saving the people in front of us are not exclusive to each other. That's what I think. If that's how you feel, Colette, then we do not have any right to stop you. The only one who has the right to make any decisions on the journey is you, the Chosen. Is that all right with you, Lloyd? That was my intention from the beginning. Remember what I said? I'm going to destroy them all. Still, it's all right. Colette is saying that this is what she wants. Now then, we have two courses we can take. First one is go on ahead and infiltrate the ranch and rescue Chocolate and the others. Now that things have come to this, if we leave the ranch alone, we will surely result in a second Azalea. Our second option is to confirm Door's true motives. If he's planned a trap, then he knows the layout of the ranch well. Let's talk to him for a bit. What are you planning on doing to him? You'd better not ask that. Rain's punishment is painful. Ow! Dick Van Dyke was on it. He's 98. Gotta watch the show. How cool. He's still acting. Oh, I see. Yeah, he was on that show. Really? What do you think, Lloyd? Probably be best to get some intel. Probably for the best. But let's save Chocolate as soon as we can. I'm sure she's scared and lonely all by herself. Ma, even Lloyd makes rational decisions sometimes. So it seems. Well then, let's go. What should I? Stay here. We're going to put the squeeze on your commander. I watched his show when I was a kid. I loved it. I've never seen anything about this show. It's better if you don't see it. Please watch over the status of the ranch from here. All right. So we got to go rough up Mr. Nice Guy Door. We got to go rough him up, sees. He has a daily gym routine. He's probably more fit than me. It's funny how some of these guys, like I was watching a video the other day, Arnold Schwarzenegger was talking about it. And he was even talking about it. Arnold Schwarzenegger was like, I train every day because it's just part of my life. So a lot of times they just get into that routine, and even if they're older, they just keep doing it. You don't know the Dick Van Dyke? I've never watched it. I know about it. I've just never watched it. Why would I have watched that show?
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
RBG had a trainer and worked out every day. Like everybody knows what the Dick Van Dyke Show is, but I've just never watched it. Same thing with Michael J. Fox. He said he would have given up so long ago if it wasn't support for his wife. Kudos for him for progressing for progressing the research so far. Yeah, Michael J. Fox is pretty dope, dude. You've seen like his recent stuff where he's like been on stage with Christopher Lloyd at like a convention or something like that. Because the Dick Van Dyke Show is awesome. Why would I have ever watched it? I grew up in the 90s where cartoons were like the thing for kids my age. Cartoons and Power Rangers. Like I would have never... Honestly, if you want to blame anybody, you can blame Mama because she's the one that never showed it to me. So don't blame me for never watching it as a kid. I didn't even know what it was as a kid.
Sonic thrust.
I did not mean to do that. Oh, come on. Oh, I can't believe I wasted that.
Just as I
Michael J. Fox has been very committed to his Parkinson's community, fundraising, and bringing awareness. Okay, fine. Mama, we must educate Knight better. Yeah, don't blame me that I've never seen it. I was only watching the shows that I was given the opportunity to watch. Pokemon, Power Rangers, all of those good cartoons from the 90s and early 2000s. So, let's go talk to this Mr. Door guy. See what he's got to say. Oh, it's gonna be locked. You're not allowed in. No one's here. They can hear voices from below. There's no one here. We should head down to the basement. Yeah, let's go check that out. Oh, here we go.
When will my wife, when will Clara return to her original form?
Oh, she's not dead? Listen, it's not my responsibility to introduce you to everything pop culture. I'm just saying, when I was a kid, when I was like, 10 and under, you can't blame me for not watching that show. I was never shown that show.
Not yet. You still haven't paid us enough gold. You've been paying us less and less.
Probably less and less to give you.
This is the best I can do. The tolls, the municipal taxes, the offerings to the Church of Martel. There's nowhere left to squeeze more money from.
Well, I suppose this'll do. For today. I'm sure Lord Magnius will remove the demon seed depending on your next contribution.
Huh.
Father.
Just a little while longer. Just a little more and Clara will be back to normal. I'll raise the fees on the pilgrimages and...
What's the meaning of this?
Oh.
What's the matter? You look like you just saw a ghost.
Lloyd, that's a really cliched line.
How about Bewitched, Gilligan's Island, I Dream of Jeannie, and I Love Lucy? I watched a little bit of Bewitched. I never really got into Gilligan's Island. I do remember watching a little bit of I Love Lucy, and I don't think I ever watched I Dream of Jeannie.
Shut up, Genus.
You would have watched it when you were little, as it was a lot of physical comedy, but keep in mind we didn't have the channels there are today, and not a lot of retro TV.
What are you doing here? Neil, where's Neil?
I'm afraid Neil's not here.
So, Neil betrayed me.
What's wrong with your wife? Has she been taken hostage or something?
Hostage? Don't make me laugh. She's right here.
Oh, turned into one of those things.
What's that monster? She's crying. She's crying out in pain. You mustn't call her a monster.
You don't mean...
That's right. This is what's become of my wife, Clara.
The OG Scooby-Doo. I did watch that. I watched a lot of that. I grew up with my grandma watching TV Land. Funny enough, we didn't really watch Dick Van Dyke, though.
So that's why you told everyone she passed away.
Yes, I did watch the OG Scooby-Doo. I love that one. It's like the best one.
The previous Governor General was a fool. Because of his defiant stance against the Desians, they killed him. Then planted the demon seed in my wife as a warning. If I cooperate with them, they will give me the medicine.
No, they won't.
But that means you're betraying the people of this city.
What do I care? We'll never escape the rule of the Desians anyway.
Colette will. The Chosen will save the world.
Jeez. I spent my retro TV time watching The Alfred Hitchcock Show, Twilight Zone, Rad Bradbury, old Vincent Price movies. That was more my jam. Dude, I just watched a lot of Power Rangers.
Not absolute. Don't forget that the last one ended in failure. Besides, the people of this city are satisfied with my way. They just don't know I'm working for the Desians.
Ray Bradbury, not Rad Bradbury. Jeez, mama.
I'm sorry about your...
Definitely watched Alfred Hitchcock Presents.
Who believe believed in you.
Lawrence Welk
Only to
Show,
be
the George
sent off to
Burns
the
and
ranch.
Gracie Allen Show, the Jack Benny Program. Never watched any of those.
Any of them may have wound up just like your wife.
Silence, boy! Stop acting like your justice is absolute.
Where do you get off? Don't even start spewing the word justice. I hate that word. If you wanted to save your wife, you should have resigned your position as Governor General and searched for a cure, or help, or whatever. You're a worthless jerk who couldn't give up his social
Ooh.
status even for his own wife.
Dude, now Lloyd's the one spitting facts.
Lloyd, please stop. Not everyone's strong enough to stand up against the Dezions. Please
Oh,
stop
Colette,
this.
shut up. Oh my gosh, she's the most annoying character ever.
Colette?
What if we go and get the medicine you mentioned?
And my other grandmas, we only watched Old Little
Then
Rascals.
you wouldn't have
Oh,
to
wow.
side with the Dezions anymore.
You forgive me for what I've done?
It's not our place to forgive you. That's up to the people of this city. But I know Martel will forgive you. The goddess Martel is always within
Okay,
you.
fine. Let's go newer. Keeping Up with Appearances, As Time Goes By, Diagnosis Murder, and Murder, She Wrote. I never watched those either.
Awaiting your
Gotta remember,
own
I grew up in the 90s.
personal
I watched
regeneration.
cartoons. That's like all I watched.
Within me?
Absurd!
Did she just stab him?
The goddess Martel would never lend her aid to an inferior human being.
What?
What are you doing?
What?
How could you do that to your own father?
Murder, She Wrote was my grandma and my jam. Oh.
I am a servant of Pronema, leader of the 5 Grand Cardinals, who rule
Audie
over
is
the
younger than
sun.
you? Still. I guarantee you, Odd, at the age that I would have been watching cartoons, wasn't watching those shows.
I was merely assigned to
Besides,
observe
even if
the
Odd
making
was
of
watching those shows at that age,
developed
it wasn't
by
probably out of
mechanisms.
choice. It was probably somebody showed those shows. Right?
There's no way that a superior had
Awesome
those
grandma high
designs.
five. See, yeah, Odd even had a grandma that showed her all those shows. I didn't have anybody that showed me those shows. You can't blame me.
Fool of a father?
Just look at him. He didn't even notice that his own daughter was dead because he was too busy chasing after medicine that doesn't exist in order to save his mother.
I wondered if that medicine was just a load of crap.
How could you?
Cool demon fight.
This is gonna be tough.
Fool.
Are you okay?
Whirlwind.
Are you okay?
First aid. Know your place.
Are you okay?
Come on, Kratos, get in there.
A bag of these reveal thy glory. Angel feathers.
There you go. Get those. Get them angel feathers. Yeah, come chase after me. Ow, I need healed.
Are you okay?
Sorry.
Ow, he's dead. Item. Used by you. Life bottle. That she wasn't. Healing me anyway.
Be careful.
Work.
Here.
Sonic thrust.
I know your place.
Are you okay?
Here we go. Demon Fang!
Demon Fang.
Demon Fang!
And that did some good damage. Ow! Rain, hello. You need to heal.
Are you okay? First aid.
Ow!
Ready? First aid.
Demon Fang.
Demon Fang!
I wasn't
Sorry.
strong
Oh,
enough.
for crying out loud. It'd help if Rain actually healed me.
Are you okay? First aid.
You okay?
Dirty
wasn't strong enough.
Dad.
For crying out loud, can somebody heal Lloyd?
Be careful.
You! First aid on Lloyd!
I wasn't strong enough. Are you okay? I wasn't strong enough.
Gosh, I swear. Yeah, now we're out of these things. So it's 1,300 freaking health, a 10,000 health monster. And Rain is just like refusing to heal. Rain, protect friend, heal. Hello? Party members fight different with enemies. Yeah, long range magic. Heal now. I don't think we're gonna win this one because Rain is refusing to heal.
I wasn't strong enough.
And there's no run because this is a boss fight. Yep. Rain, you're worthless. Gosh, what a crappy healer. You have one job and she like barely healed anybody that whole fight. Razlo, I thought you said she was a good healer. Wow, it's been a while since we... Wow. Seriously, there was no save points closer to that? Are you kidding me? Dude, that is absolute garbage. There's no save points closer to that. Dude, Rain sucks as a healer. She's like, I've got 40 mana, but I'm not going to spend any of it on healing you. And there were no save spots. Gosh, that's ridiculous. Trick Tracks Trek. What's going on? Thank you for the raid. I'm getting attacked.
One right after
Mama did my last. Yes, it went through. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm really confused right now because I thought that there was... I haven't saved in a while. Howdy, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Oh, I didn't mean to do that attack. Definitely didn't mean to do that attack. Thank you so much for the follow, Trick Tracks. Welcome in. Welcome. How did you find our channel? That's really cool. Thank you so much for bringing all your people over. Oh yes, okay, we gave a shout out. What were you playing? Just started playing this game, played it like 20 years ago. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, this is my first time actually ever playing a Tales game. So this is my first experience with a Tales game. Not a lot of save points. But I'm enjoying it so far. Just got to get my guys a little bit more buffed up. You were streaming it tonight as well. Well, cool. I don't feel like a lot of people stream these games. So I'm glad to see another Tales streamer. It's a good starting point. It was my first Tales game. Oh, sweet. Yeah, it was one of my other friends as well. They said they put like 200 hours into this game. And I'm starting to see why. There's definitely a lot of time in this. Alright, so I'm just going to have to burn through all this stuff real quick. How about MASH? I didn't watch MASH. I know of MASH. I know a lot of like people that have watched MASH, but I never watched it. Gotta remember, grew up in the 90s. I watched cartoons, all those 90s cartoons. Come on, just get to the good part. I don't need to like do all the talking. Let's return. Deal with this demon. Yep. Alright, let's get out of here. Leaving! Back to Palma Costa. I'm sorry, Odd, that I didn't watch MASH when I was a young buck of 8 years old. Okay, I was too busy watching Power Rangers.
Be careful, everyone.
Capiche?
Are you okay?
I just realized you had cable and I didn't. MASH was unavoidable if you didn't have cable. So there you go. That explains it. I had cable. I was like too busy watching Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network.
All right.
Ooh, I got cabbage. Excuse me. It played for like 28 hours a day, huh? 28 hours a day, huh? I mean, that's so many hours in a day that it's more than a day.
Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Will you stop blocking everything, my guy? He like literally blocked every one of my moves.
Ready? First aid.
Good lord. That's the joke? Well, it's a bad joke.
Just as I expected.
I only had Broadcast 2 growing up. See, we had cable, but we only ever used cable for one thing. Cartoons. I guess my dad watched a lot of wrestling and like NASCAR, but I didn't get into wrestling or NASCAR. I was just the cartoon kind of kid. All I did was watch cartoons. That's all I wanted to do. So they have to raid and run. I'm exhausted. Looking forward to catching a stream in the future. Have a great night. Hey, thanks for the raid. Don't worry about the raid and run. You go take care of yourself. Head to bed. Do what you got to do. Thank you for the raid, though. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you again. And yeah, PBS and Saturday morning cartoons, or I got none. Oh, I gotta find a save. Isn't there a save spot somewhere in this town? I feel like there should be. Russo Gang 420, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome in. Did you come in with the raid as well? I gotta find a save spot. I feel like there should be one somewhere. Wasn't in there. Was there one in the inn? I'm just back here getting all your stuff. Thanks, bye. I'll just go outside town and save. Because for some reason you can save outside of town. But when you're in town, you can only save at certain spots. That doesn't make any sense. My PBS station still shows Lawrence Welk, and I watch it with my parents because they grew up with that. System, save. Okay. They'll tell me who they had crushes on when they were growing up. My favorite is accordion player. He's very good. You guys are talking about shows. I have no idea what you're talking about because I didn't watch those. I'm going to try this boss fight again. I tuned in because this is a childhood classic. This is like, that's a pretty popular opinion about this game. This is my first time playing a Tales game, so apparently this is a good one to try. There is another Tales game. I think it's Tales of Eternia that I also want to try. Because I think I vaguely remember my brother playing it.
When?
Yep. Sorry if I'm skipping all this stuff. I already did this and I died in the boss fight. You have so many Tales to go. Oh yeah, I have a lot of different Tales games. This is the only one that I've ever played. You loved wrestling when you were little. Don't make me tell the Undertaker live event story. So I liked wrestling, but I didn't watch a lot of it. You can go as far as Radiant Mythology on the PSP. Oh, I wish I still had my PSP.
Lloyd?
What are you...
I'm a...
So, what's... Huff? She's right.
An Undertaker
here.
story? Tell me. It's a good story. I'll let Mama tell it. Because I feel like one big block. Nah, you know, I'll tell it. So, where we live, WWF came to do a show where we live. And we got to sit... I thought we were sitting fairly close to the ring. Hope you have an amazing stream. Thank you so much, Russo. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're just rocking and rolling. So yeah, thank you for the follow, though.
Besides, the people of this city are satisfied.
Hopefully I can beat this boss, though.
Lloyd,
But anyway, so we're at this wrestling event. We're at the WWF show. I keep wanting to say WWE because that's what it's called now, but I kept watching it's hard to... Whatever. Grandma!
The goddess Martel would never lend her
But anyway, so during the show, all these wrestlers came up and they did their thing. I fell asleep at the show. We're sitting there and I legitimately fell asleep at a WWF wrestling event. And then, can I pause it real quick? So we're at this event We see all these great wrestlers. Shawn Michaels was there. Jake the Snake Roberts was there. I don't remember who else was there. This was a long time ago. But I fell asleep. Dead to the world asleep. Somehow this little kid falls asleep at a WWF event. Why? Until the Undertaker's entrance music starts. I just popped up. And I was wide awake the second the Undertaker's music came on. My brother fell asleep at an indoor motocross event. Kids sleep everywhere. Yeah, they will. So that's the funny Undertaker story, is that I was dead to the world asleep at a wrestling show until the Undertaker's music came on, and I was wide awake. I'm gonna just see what this red quartz does for myself. I don't feel like the fire's doing a whole lot. Gosh, it guards everything.
Are you okay?
Yes, come chase me. The Undertaker is my absolute favorite. Yes. He was always my favorite too. Sharpness.
Are you okay?
How is Genos the only one with a bunch of TP right now? Oh, buddy, he needs to use it on himself. He's really hurt. Oh, it's a good thing I did that, too, because he was just about to die. Oh, well, he's dead. Correction, you popped straight up with your arms up in the air yelling for the Undertaker. The people sitting next to us laughed so hard. Dude, how did I die even faster this time? How are you supposed to kill this thing? Also, what you don't see in the show is the taping are... That taping... Oh my gosh, it's so hard to read what you're saying because you're typing on your phone. The taping are 6 to 7 hours long. Some wrestlers come out several times, so Little Knight was exhausted, and The Undertaker was the last match of the night. His only match. Well, I'm definitely going to have to try fighting this guy another time. Or like find somewhere where I can get fully healed, because like my guys are already they already got the crap kicked out of them. Look at that. Reina has a whopping 13. Yeah, I gotta find somewhere where I can like rest my characters for a while. I wonder. I don't know what this. Oh, it's like same. Okay, right here. Here we go. Even if I become an angel, what? It's hard to believe Colette has wings now. I was surprised too. Say, Colette, what's going to happen at the next seal? Maybe you get an angel halo. Your body starts glowing. Maybe. I don't think it'll be horns or fangs or anything. I mean, you're an angel after all. Dina, stop. Okay, now it's time for children to be getting to bed. Good night. Colette, it's weird having wings. I went to Friday Night SmackDown in my city. It wasn't that long, but I can understand having to wait forever for The Undertaker. True. Even if you become an angel, you're still okay. Thank you, Lloyd. I don't know why I'm so emotional about becoming an angel and saving the world. Come on now. Please take care. All right, let's save. It didn't even... Wait. Okay, good. My people are completely healed. I still need a shop to buy, like, healing items. And I don't remember... Is this the only shop that has healing items? He's worth the hype for sure. Oh, yeah, for sure. He's been my favorite wrestler for, like, ever. Yep. The next seal? Why? What's wrong with the next seal? I definitely need more of these. What does this do? Oh, protects against physical ailments, but reduces attack by 20%. Get 2 of those. Sell you that lid. Yeah, we found out that the WWE will tape matches for several shows. We were lucky enough, depending on who you ask, to be at one of those tapings. It was pretty cool. I like how this is like, it'll let you see their HP and attributes for like 5 seconds. And then it goes away. But yeah, it was pretty cool to go be able to see that like firsthand. See the Undertaker with my own eyes, not just on TV. So that was pretty cool. I like that. I do remember little bits of it. All right. System exit game. Okay. Yes, I want to exit. Crying out loud, I want to exit. How much older is Knight than me? I am 33. I just turned 33. All right. Ooh. Ooh, boy. Okay, got it. Cool. I don't care. Random things are like, we got all this. Oh, I just realized it. That, for some reason, never saved. Okay, so now we got to figure out who we're going to raid out to for tonight. Who all's on that we can raid to? Bargain, Demon Fighters, Game Pass, Gucci. We've raided Game Pass and Gucci recently, and Bargain. We raided Croic recently. We should raid... We're going to raid Sorry. Sorry's one hell of a dude. Known him for quite some time. Super cool guy. Doing a partner celebration today. And, well, we love Sorry. So we're going to raid Sorry. And yes, that's how you say it. Now you have a little sis. Bugged me for so long to be a big brother. Okay. Whatever. Okay, cool. Whatever. I don't care. I gotta find my raid. I'm so bad about... I go to the page and I can't find my raid button for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, we're gonna raid out to Sorry tonight. He's a really cool dude. I don't know what he's playing something called 10 Dates. I don't know. But we're gonna raid out to him. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna get out of this. Hopefully by next Saturday, I'll be wearing some new gear that should be coming in sometime this upcoming week. I hope. It ships from like a state over, so hopefully it gets here soon. But yes, thank you everybody for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Trick Tracks, thank you so much for the raid. I know that you had to split to go to bed. But thank you for all the fun, everybody. This game is pretty good. I know it can be a little bit slow and grindy, but I like these kinds of games. Just being the hero and being a badass. So I hope everybody has a rest of a weekend that is just filled with awesomeness. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm bad at I'm tired because of all the TV quizzing. Yeah, this is your fault, Odd and Mama drilling me with questions about old TV shows that I didn't watch. My brain is frizzing out. So with that, I bid you adieu. I'll see you on Tuesday. I don't know what I want to play yet. It might just be back into Tales. I'm not sure. Could be Dead Space. Who knows? Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Stay safe out there. I love you all. Bye. Go. Get out.